Hi, and welcome to Crypto Crazy. I'm Cal, and today I'm going to talk about a new project, and it is, yes, another community coin which has ended up having utility and plans to have more utility, Eclipse. And you can find that with the ticker ECP, and that is available on PancakeSwap. So, like a lot of these coins, it's relatively new. It's another community coin, like I mentioned, but I think we're seeing so many and so many people getting behind it is because people do like these type of coins. They like to be a part of a project. They like to have the involvement. They like to offer their skills and to add value to projects as well. And I think that's why we're seeing these growing. And Eclipse has over 100,000 holders, and that is small by no means. So as you can see here, the price has dropped in the last 24 hours by 46%. However, that is because we do see quite a lot of volatility in these type of coins. They go up a lot in price. People do want to lock in some profits. They do sell, especially when they do go up a considerable amount. So we do see them going down, but we also do see then more people end up buying. And as more and more people get to know about certain projects and the utility grows as well, we do see gains of in that coin going up as well. So as you can see here, the price just moves around so quickly, and I think that is something that's reflective not only of cryptocurrency but more so newer coins that have gone up a considerable amount in value. So that is the price history. That's where you can get it from, PancakeSwap. And let's just go into it and have a look at what it does. So like I mentioned, a community coin, but it does have utility. And they are planning to have a number of other utilities, but the first one is very much about charts. Now, it's talking about how it's the next generation charting tool for tokens on the Binance Smart Chain. So where you do have so many tokens on there that the number has grown a great deal, this will allow you to have a look at those charts and see what is going on with the price movements, the volumes, and so on. So it will have a modern UI, a user interface, and tools for its user as well. Now, they do have a video here, but that doesn't really show you any details. It's very much a very short clip of almost like a promotional video of saying this is generally what it would look like. But they're planning on releasing in Q2, which is what we're in at the moment. So that's the first utility. They are planning on having other utility as well. So like a lot of community coins, this is deflationary. It is auto staking as well. There's an element that is burnt and there's an element that is locked away in a liquidity pool. And I'll get into that too. And that is within the white paper and the tokenomics. But let's just have a look at the market cap. So it's sitting at 91 million. Now, not too long ago, I probably would have said 91 million is a great deal. And that's also very impressive for a short period of time in a community coin. But we've seen so many community coins come up after SafeMoon has set the standard and just showing how big they could be. Now, this isn't, I'm not saying this is going to be as big as SafeMoon, but what I'm saying is that this is also impressive and it does have space to grow. One thing I will also say as well, I know some people get very involved in, SafeMoon was the original, yes, but you can have a number of community coins out in the market. You can have a number of those that set the same sort of tokenomics as well, with it being deflationary and auto staking as well, and have different utilities. It's just owned in a different way. So this is owned by the people, but in itself, if you have a look at the project, they are doing different things and they are utilizing what the benefits of those tokenomics are as well. So that's what they're planning to do. Here they're talking about why they think you should be holding it. This is another thing that I think is great. What sensible community projects are doing now, they are making sure that they are audited, so you know that they are safe, they are doing exactly what they should be doing. This has been audited by TechRate, and I've seen they have audited a number of these new coins, and they are someone who can be relied upon. Here it mentions the fact that a 3% fee is given back to the holders, and that is, as I mentioned, the auto staking. The other 3%, which is part of the 6% that is taxed on sellers, that 3% is divided, half of which is burnt and half of which is locked away in a liquidity pool, as it mentions here, for 5 years. So let's just have a look at what their roadmap looks like. It's very much what you would expect in terms of trying to get listings, trying to grow, trying to have more marketing as well. And as it mentions here, they were planning on getting 5,000. Like I said, they have considerably more than that with over 100,000. They're on Coin Market Cap as well. And they have a number of things that are in progress now. But I guess the main thing is the charts utility. But just going forward, they want to get listed on other exchanges as well, and they've got a bit more detail in the white paper. They do want one of the largest centralized one as well. So I'm sure once it gets more visibility, more people like what they're doing, they will get on board. So here they're just talking about Solidity Finance and Tech Rate in terms of the audit. You can click on it and have a look at the audits, but the main thing is that here no security issues were identified in their analysis. Ownership transferred to the zero address. Smart contracts do not contain any high severity issues. So that gives reassurance to those that hold it. So here in the roadmap, like I was mentioning, they do have, like it says here, a top 25 exchange listing, a top 10 exchange listing. And I think one thing that we've seen here is once a project does get its footing, and Safe Moon has only been around for 7 weeks. That's incredible. From inception, it's only been 7 weeks, but once it has grown and it's got its footing, it's been able to get donations to get listings and donations to do a lot more as well. So I wouldn't be surprised that when they are ready to get these listings, that they can get those funds, especially from the community who have gained by holding this coin. I'm sure they're very happy to reinvest into it for that coin to then grow more in price as well. So here it's talking about how much has been burnt so far, 30%, circulating around about 70%. And as I mentioned here, the 3% redistribution and the other 3% is split 50-50. And like I mentioned, it's burnt, and also half of it goes into Pancake Swap. BSC scan, like I mentioned, 100,000 addresses. That's, like I said, very, very impressive. They don't have the market cap here yet, but like I mentioned, 91 million. It's generally, I tend to have a look through the social media, see what sort of community they have. But I think these type of coins speak for themselves, in the sense that if you have the significant number of holders, then clearly this is what people are interested in, because they are there. And you can get a number of platforms. You can get Telegraph, you can go on Twitter, and some of these other ones as well, Reddit, Discord. And I think the communities are generally distributed across a number of these platforms. And they're doing contests as well. Quite smart. They've got a couple of TikTok contests. And I think that's very much about, let's try to get more marketing and we can reward you in the process too. So I think that is a great idea. So there you have it. That is Eclipse. Like I said, another community coin. Clearly this is doing well in terms of gaining momentum, gaining a larger community as well. They've got the charts planned for the moment. As it mentions here, they've got more things in the pipeline. And I think that does evolve. It doesn't matter that they don't have it now. Again, I'm going to use Safe Moon as an example. When they first started, they kind of knew they wanted to do something to do with NFTs and possibly a marketplace. Now it's a lot more, to the point where they're going to create their own exchange, and they wanted donations of 1 million and they've got 880,000 of that already. So it just goes to show what the community can do when they come together. and that's no exception for something like Eclipse here as well, which clearly has gained a lot of following and a lot of investors in the cryptocurrency world. So there you have it. That's Eclipse. Hopefully you found that valuable, useful, informative as well. If you have, please do give me a like. It does help the channel a considerable amount. Do consider subscribing. I do bring out a range of videos, and it does vary pretty much from ICOs, IDOs, newly listed coins, coins that are very small cap that I think will grow. And I give you the reasoning for that as well, the pros, the cons, if they do exist, and give you my views and any news as well in the cryptocurrency world. So do consider subscribing. But there you go. That's been Eclipse. I'm Cal. This is Crypto Crazy, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.